some floral patterns here on the wall if you like. Now let's go back to our material ID. You can see that we can select the walls separately. So if I go to my, let's search for graffiti, seamless, maybe just add this. This looks pretty cool. This looks cool as well. So I'm just going to add it for now. So right click, copy image, and then go back to Photoshop, press Alt here so that we can see the entire image. Then press Ctrl V. Now you can see that we brought it into Photoshop. It's right on top. You can rename this layer. So double click on the layer and rename it to graffiti. And I'm just going to increase the size of this and increase it this way. Press OK. Now we need to go to our material ID. Select only this part of the material. Now you can see that we're not able to select. That's because the active layer is not selected. So activate that layer. Click on that layer to activate it. And then select that part of the layer, which is our purple color. You can select also the bottom parts. This is why we use material ID, as it's easy to select the materials and textures in our image. Now press Alt and click on the eye tool. Now go back to your main graffiti layer here and click on the layer mask. So now you can see that we assigned it to the background here. Maybe I'd like to assign it all the way till the end of the wall. So what you can do is select this layer, press Ctrl J to duplicate it. I'm going to delete the mask temporarily. So select the mask and simply drag it to your delete button, and that would delete the mask. And now what I'll do is I'll make a copy. And then I'll select these three layers and merge it. So right click, merge. Now it's one single layer. Now I'll simply drag this layer mask to this layer. So now it comes till the end. So now we can delete this. So let's delete this. And now we can change the blending mode to say multiply. Multiply works best here. And you can also reduce the opacity if you like, if you feel that it's a little too strong for the scene. Now this of course doesn't fit well with the kitchen, but I was just showing you guys an example. You can of course go ahead and search for floral patterns that would work better for our urban kitchen. So for floral seamless white. Yeah, this could potentially work well. So right click, copy this image, go to Photoshop, Ctrl V. I'm going to paste this layer right on top. Then I'm going to make a copy of this. So Alt and Shift to make a copy. Again, Alt and Shift. Make sure they are together. So let's move it in. Yeah, that looks fine. And then hold Shift, select all these layers, press Alt again, and then move it up. Right, so we have these many layers. I'm going to merge all of these layers together. So select the first layer, hold Shift, and select the last layer, right click, and click on Merge Layers. Now I need to simply drag this layer mask to this layer here. So press Alt on your keyboard and drag this layer mask to the top layer. Now I can hide that graffiti layer, change this to multiply, and boom, that looks pretty decent, right? So you can use Photoshop to create awesome additional effects or spruce up your render even more, maybe even add human beings and more. This was just a quick example of how you can leverage Photoshop to spruce up your renders even more. So I hope you guys found this video useful. Guess it must have been a little too fast for y'all. If that's the case, you can go back and rewatch the video.